Okay, dokie. Hey, everybody. So first things first, totally forgot to put the intro into the overlay. So we don't have the Epic Base Trade TV intro, but we're going to be hopping into things here pretty much right away. The idea is that we're going to be running 3 of these sort of streams. They're going to be more like episodes, we'll call them. We're just testing out new formats, all leading up to the $3,000 prize that comes at the end of the month. Now, first and foremost, I know many of you already got your t-shirts. You need not show me because I'm already disappointed in myself. God damn it. But I figured by wearing such an ugly shirt and covering it with such a sweet base trade jacket, it makes up for it. How you doing there, Zombie Grub? Sorry, I forgot to actually test audio.
Oh, hello. Is it working?
Nope, you've got a microphone that sounds like it's across the room.
Oh, wait a minute.
So for those who don't know, Zombie Grub recently had to reinstall and redo everything on our computers, so this is kind of on the fly because I was very busy leading up to this point. I had a small power outage yesterday. It wasn't anything too big, but it did kind of put a big hamper on setting up the video and whatnot for today. Just a really quick rundown is that we did an interview with 2 of the, I think, very important folks for and from Zealot Hockey. Unfortunately, one of them wasn't going to be available today, so we had to pre-record it.
Hello.
Oh, now you sound good. What up, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah. I had to build a new computer and it's still not built yet. So.
Where was the other microphone you were using before, by the way? I'm curious.
Oh, this one.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because it sounded like you had thrown a microphone across the room. I was just like, okay, let's see if this works. All right. Well, before we get started into anything, first and foremost, I want to thank Blizzard for partnering with us on this. Blizzard are the ones making sure that we've got such a glorious prize pool, we'll call it, for the tournament. And let's talk about this first and foremost. This is what everyone wants to know most about, the $3,000 prize pool Zealot Hockey Tournament coming up. So we have, as I said, 3 episodes leading up to it. The tournament itself will be the 4th and final episode, so to speak. This week, we're going to kind of introduce everybody to Zealot Hockey for the first time, ourselves as well. Zombie Grub and I, we kind of had a discussion about it. We could try hard our way and learn about the game beforehand and come on the stream and maybe embarrass ourselves in front of the pros. Or we figured since a lot of folks are going to be like us and maybe they haven't even tried the game before, it would be really cool to do a learning process as we go. So these episodes leading up to the tournament are also going to be Zombie Grub and myself learning about Zealot Hockey alongside you guys while we get to play it. Full disclosure, we've played the game once, and it was quite terrible because my game broke on me. So we have no practice at this whatsoever. One of the big things, though, of course, just mentioned before, the $3,000 prize pool is going to be up for grabs for anybody. Anybody's eligible. It doesn't matter who you are. The downside is it is going to be based on the North American servers. So I know that there's a very large European community. Let me turn the music down a bit. There's a very large European community that feels like they're going to be somewhat ostracized by this, and to them, I deeply apologize. But this was our first time running something like this. We just want to make it plain and simple, and maybe in the future we can set up regionals for further arcade tournaments or whatnot. But this also might inspire other people to start playing, which could always be cool, regardless of what region you're on. So the one thing I really want to stress for anybody who's watching this now live, or maybe you're catching a recording of this later, is that Zealot Hockey, as well as the rest of the StarCraft 2 arcade, is free to play. You don't have to spend a single cent on StarCraft 2. You don't have to have Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, or Legacy of the Void. The trial edition of the game will give you full access to the StarCraft 2 arcade, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So if you've never tried this, you say, you know what? I've got 3 friends, because Zealot Hockey is a team of 4. I've got 3 friends who'll come play with me for a chance at $3,000. Keep in mind, prize pools pay out to like the 16th place in the tournament or something too. You can get things like Zergling plushies or that new Probe plushie, which is so cool, by the way. Did you got to see that at BlizzCon, right?
I have one.
Oh, you have. Oh, yes.
How did
right.
you not know that?
I forgot. Yeah, you got. Sorry, you. For those who don't know, Zombie Grub pretty much bought everything in the Blizzard store while we were at BlizzCon.
Except
so
the Hearthstone stuff.
Darn. Anyways,
that clear.
The plushie's really cool though. You shake it and it goes like, it makes probe noises, that sort of stuff.
Where'd it go?
Actually, that'd be a great thing to show off on stream if you had it. Anyways, so like we said, even if you place like 16th or 8th place in the tournament, you'll have your choice for some stuff for the Blizzard swag store. You can pick t-shirts, you can pick the plushies, whatever you want, but of course there's still cash prizes for the top few teams. Oh, there we go. There she goes.
It's underneath the blanket.
Were you cuddling with it? Oh, that's so loud. Okay, don't put that next to the mic. That's really loud. Anyways, it's really cool. It's so, again, Even if you don't win the tournament, as long as you play, there's a chance you can win some cool stuff. Okay. I'm gonna mute you soon, I swear to God.
You need to turn it off.
Yeah. So the other part of this too that we haven't really discussed a lot about, but I want to announce here on stream officially, make sure everyone knows, is alongside with the actual tournament that we're going to be hosting in the first weekend of December, we got a fan art contest. So once more, we want to include everybody in on this, everyone who maybe doesn't have 3 friends to play a team with, or maybe doesn't want to put the time into practice, but you can draw a stick person on MS Paint. I mean, we're going to have a fan art contest running after it opens after this episode. I'll be posting the information on the Team Liquid thread. But the fan art contest is going to have prize money. So you'll have, I think I'm going to confirm this. The real information will be on the Team Liquid thread. I believe we have $250 set aside for the art contest. And what we'll do is we'll take a bunch of submissions. Zombie Grub and I will pick our favorite top 8 or top 10 and put them up for a vote on the final week. So episodes 1 through 3, the contest submissions will be open to fan art. And at the end of episode 3, in that break between episode 3 and the $3,000 tournament, that's when we will close and pick our favorite submissions and leave it to the community to vote who they think is the best art for the fan of Zealot Hockey. Now, it does have to be Zealot Hockey themed. It has to be Base Trade TV themed. It can be one or the other, but you can't submit a picture of, like, I don't know, random Rotterdam playing, I don't know, Reindeer Party. That won't count. That won't be any good. So it's got to be Zealot Hockey or Base Trade TV themed, or for bonus points, both. And of course, Blizzard stuff on the side is always good to see in there. So again, maybe you're not the most, I don't know, adept player at Zealot Hockey. You can still win some cool prizes, some money, some plushies by drawing fan art for the game. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. Someone's asking, can you submit film stuff for it? Absolutely. Art is kind of a broad term. Whatever you guys want to submit, you may absolutely feel free, but keep in mind, it's going to be hers and my discretion which are the top 8, top 10, and from that point on, the community will get a chance to vote. So I think that covers the generalness of what's going on. Now to dive sort of into the actual meat of the episode. We've got 2 really cool things to do. One of them is after we show this video, and I will admit this is pre-recorded. We had to pre-record the interview. We're going to have an interview with Kurt, who many of you know, one of the main casters for Zealot Hockey, as well as Leroy, one of the map creators and people who designed Zealot Hockey. And as we learned in the interview, evidently pissed everyone off with nameplates at some point. I would love to have known the drama of this in real time. But at any rate, this interview is pre-recorded because we couldn't get them both on for now today at this time. But I'm glad they're both able to sit down and talk with me, so we get to hear their thoughts on the game and what it took to make it. And who their favorite players are and all this stuff. But the other thing too is once we're done, Zombie Up and I are going to dive into Zealot Hockey. As we said, the point of these episodes leading up to the tournament is us learning the game. We're going to be casting it at the end of the whole event, and chances are we're not going to be the best casters. You're probably going to have somebody like Kurt on the side being amazing while we just got to stumble our way through it. But we're going to do our best to learn and play throughout the couple of weeks ahead. So if you guys want to join us for this in about half an hour or so, join us in the Zealot, or no, we'll say just join us in chat channel Base Trade TV on the North American server, and we'll probably play a couple of games on the stream. But that being said, I guess we'll hop into the interview. So give me just a moment to get that loaded, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Oops, one sec. Good start, good start. Alright folks, welcome to what is going to be the start of a several episode series for Zealot Hockey. It's one of the first Base Trade arcade events. We hope to run many more in the future. I got 2 fine gentlemen joining me this evening. One going by the name of Kurt, if you want to say hi.
What up?
And one going by Leroy. Now, we're going to actually start with Leroy in this conversation, as we're just going to have a quick little sit down, a bit of a talk about what Zealot Hockey is, kind of go over the overviews of it. But Leroy is actually one of the folks who helped make the map. So I guess the first question is, Leroy, what inspired you to make Zealot Hockey?
Well, I guess it mostly started back in like StarCraft Brood War, like the first game of StarCraft. I made maps for that, and I actually made like a hockey game for that, which was of course a lot less popular. But yeah, it started with that, and just it was like a lot of fun just making a game that a lot of people enjoyed and played, and it kind of carried off into StarCraft 2. And I didn't think it would ever get, you know, the support that it did. So yeah, it was pretty much just wanting to make a game that people like playing.
And was it difficult? I mean, we've all heard about how powerful but also complicated the StarCraft 2 editor is. Did you have a lot of troubles making it, or was it kind of just come natural to you?
Yeah, like the first time I saw it, it was like super scary, programmer, like nightmare stuff. But a lot of the stuff that I learned from like StarCraft 1 programming, which was like a lot easier in comparison, carried over. So I guess that helped out, and I'm kind of like versed in like programming languages, like in C++.
Oh, that's cool.
So that helped out a little bit, but so yeah, I understand where people are coming from when they say that the editor is really hard to understand, but it wasn't too difficult.
Well,
It,
Kurt's eyes would say otherwise when.
Dude, I've
Like
tried
he's
tapping
tried.
into it so many times, and I can't figure it out. Like I've tried on multiple occasions to like start from scratch. It's like, all right, I'm gonna sit down for like a good 5 hours, try to figure it out. I mean, I'm not as versed in coding languages, so I'm not very good with C++, but I know like Visual Basic, Java, mostly web coding stuff too, and I just can't wrap my head around it. It is different. It's different to me.
No, yeah, I get where you're coming from because like when you first open up the editor, it looks so impossible. But it really like once you like put the effort into it, it starts to become a lot easier than it seems, I would say. So yeah.
Okay. Well, Kurt, before we get too far carried with Leroy over here, you are one of the primary casters for Zealot Hockey and I guess a community leader in the Zealot Hockey community. For those of us who have really just, we focus on esports, other aspects of StarCraft, give us a brief overview. Like, what is Zealot Hockey to you?
Zealot Hockey, I mean, it's a really interesting thing how this all got started, but really what we just try to do is make it, I mean, I guess engaging in esport as we can. We essentially treat it like it is an esport. I mean, though in the arcade you don't really think of an actual esport, it's kind of like an offshoot. It's kind of like a niche little community. I mean, we really try to treat it like a good esport. I mean, we have stats keepers for every season for pretty much all the leagues, for both European and North American, because we have a good solid each season. We have about 150 for North America signups per season, and then
Wow.
over on Europe we have about 100 or so. So it's we have a pretty good league. Honestly, I've been in multiple leagues in StarCraft. I was in a Strikers league whenever Star Strikers was really popular. Also in Brood War, played a game called NFL Blitz where we had multiple leagues over there, and stuff that we learned from there, we've kind of carried it over here.
Those
and
numbers, so I'm just going to interject really quick. Those numbers are really interesting to me. I mean, even if those are inaccurate, I'm not saying that you made them inaccurate, but even if they are, like, that's still so much more than what we see in the pro scene for what is, I guess, normal StarCraft 2. So that's pretty impressive, I got to say.
I mean, the signups would be like 150, but I mean, you only play because it depends, because we have both a major league and a minor league. I mean, this last season we had technically 20 different teams. Technically, because we have a major league team for the ZHL, and then for the ZHPL, which is like the probe league, we have a minor league. So each team has like a major and minor. So anybody that doesn't play in like the major league gets to play in the minor league. So everybody gets a chance to play. Obviously, though, attendance tails off towards the tail end of the season. Some players just don't show up at all during the season. Some players play the entire way through. I mean, attendance is really kind of something that just fluctuates on a per player basis. But yeah, no, I'm really proud, honestly, of what we've done, because I mean, it's definitely not a village of one. We definitely don't have the hard task that Leroy has trying to actually build the infrastructure around it. But we have a really good team of multiple people that just keep stats and run the forums, build the website. You name it, we have multiple people in multiple positions, I guess we like to call them, that do a lot of different things. So it's definitely it's definitely a community run thing, and that's what I really enjoy about it. I guess we're one of the more popular communities out there, and one of the more successfully run ones as of right now, but definitely was not easy getting to this point.
Well, going back to you, Leroy, when you first made this game, was the intentions just to have a fun little arcade game? Did you see such a big community growing out of it? Did you expect it to be actually competitive, or how was this shaped up for you on your end, being the map maker?
Well, yeah, I just made like a fun little game. I didn't think anybody except everybody on my friends list was gonna play it. So yeah, I was pretty surprised when like it took off and everybody from like the Star Strikers community started coming over. And eventually it kind of just took over that in popularity. And yeah, I just didn't expect it at all. It was really just kind of lucky to have designed a game that worked out so simply, and it's probably just because I based it on the already successful model of actual hockey. So that probably helped me a bunch. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just surprised that I just made this little game for fun. And obviously, ever since it took off, we've all put a bunch of extra effort into it. And that made it a lot better. But yeah, I guess to answer the question, I just made this as like a fun little project and it took off.
Well, before the show started, before we started recording, you guys were kind of joking around about some balance things too. Is that where does that come into for you, Leroy? Do you just decide to play God and say, "Look, I think this needs to be balanced" or not, or do you hear the community input and have other people influence the map updates, or how does all that come together for you?
No, that's a good question. It's kind of hard to answer because I always want to like try to influence the balance, and obviously if you have like pro games where it's always like mercy rule or just total blowouts, like the minimum score is 5-9 or something, that's not good. But at the same time, once you change like a small part of the map, like you make the name tags a little bit smaller, people will be like, yeah, like the game's totally imbalanced now. The name tags are smaller, but
I suspect there might be a story behind this, Kurt. What's the name tag story?
He changed the font and everybody like freaked out about it because he changed just the font on like the name tags and everyone was like, I can't believe it, this hurts my eyes, like all over the forums. Like it was hilarious. It was gold.
Well, after the last Blizzard update, the names tags actually do hurt people's eyes now, and that's not my fault. But yeah, besides that, I forget the original question. Yeah, it's just hard to balance the game and everything because I want the score to be, you know, more like a real NHL game for like for the pro ZHL games, just because nobody really enjoys like a 20-goal game. So yeah, it's just really hard to balance because I really feel like it's close to almost being balanced between like goalies and skaters right now at the moment.
Is there a dynamic? Actually, I'll go to Kurt with this one because we've been asking you a few questions there, right? When it comes to things like World of Warcraft, you know, there's always like a small amount of tanks, but like a high amount of DPS. What's that ratio like for goalies versus skaters in Zealot hockey? Do people enjoy playing the goalie more, or do you think that's the least desired role?
Well, we've had multiple conversations about both on the forums and on stream. Whenever we stream off our main channel, we've talked a lot about the goalie versus skater ratio, and typically the APM for a standard skater is anywhere from like 150 to about 200 APM is their standard APM. For goalies, that's typically about 50. And I don't really think there's a way that you could like even that out, simply because an actual goalie position in any sport really just, it requires a lot of actions really quickly and then no actions for a pretty good period of time. Just because the dynamic of, you know, the ball being away or the puck being away from you, you're not going to really be doing a whole lot. But I mean, as far as the balance goes between skaters, not many people do like the goalie. I know in the actual league for ZHL, we do run into occasional problems where goalies are wanting to transition into skaters, and we've been talking for about the past 2 off seasons or so. We've been talking about, you know, how are we going to get more goalies involved and how are we going to, like, you know, cultivate them. But then again, it kind of goes both ways because there have been some skaters that, even top end skaters, that have shown interest or at least wanting to go to a goalie position. But when they get drafted at like the first or the second overall pick, or the first or second round picks, I should say, they typically get shoehorned into a skater role, even though they may actually truthfully want a goalie. So it kind of works both ways. I honestly, the balance is just, it's a hard thing to do because like real life goalie with both, I guess, soccer and hockey are both pretty much the same thing, where when the ball or the puck is away from you, you really just don't have a lot to do. And for some people that is boring, and so they would rather skate and constantly be chasing the ball or constantly be chasing the puck.
All right, fair point. What about you, Leroy? You think that's a pretty similar assessment to your thoughts, or?
Yeah, I was pretty much nodding my head the whole time he was speaking. I pretty much agree with everything. yeah, it's just hard to. It's not necessarily the fact that they're not acting while the puck's away from them. I think. I almost think that the problem is they really like are underpowered at the point, and it's just like the fact that with them and the defense that their team is on, you can't really buff goalie without making it impossible to score. So I don't know. It's really tough. I've always been trying to think of a way to nerf defense a bit and buff the goalie a bit, but I can't really think of a way to do that.
So hypothetical, you actually come up with a way. Like you're a genius. You're in the shower. You have that amazing moment where you realize what to do.
All right.
Do you consult folks like Kurt in the community first, or do you just like go ham on the coding and say like,
no, absolutely.
good luck with the name tags, guys, because now the goalies are in trouble too. Like,
well, name tags a little different because whatever, they'll deal with it. But no, definitely stuff like that. Like we always test out like a lot ahead of time, especially with like people like Kurt, just like the leaders of our community. People like Maharishi, Kurt, or whatever. We'll definitely test out like big changes like that with them ahead of time.
Okay, that's cool. That's good to hear too. No playing God with Zealot hockey.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen devs with others. Yeah. The name tags were a little tiny. But I've seen in other arcade games where occasionally the devs do get a little bit out of hand. Leroy's really good with his whole dev team, and anything that's like I guess like a major actual gameplay change is definitely one that are more discussed and tested out than like other things. I mean, changing the UI is, that's just a thing that you just do. That's just good game design.
So, real quick for I guess both of you here, is monitoring Zealot hockey? I mean, is it mostly a hobby, or is this something where either of you are actually putting a lot of time into it, like a significant amount of your time?
You can go first, Leroy.
Well, yeah. I would say I put a decent amount of time into editing the map and everything, but yeah, I would give all the credit to Kurt. I already know what he's gonna say because he does a lot more work than I do already, just keeping like the community together. No, go ahead, Kurt.
No, I mean, no,
it's so beautiful.
No. Like, okay, so like. Me as the main caster, I pretty much have to make sure that all casters are accounted for, so we at least have one caster, because we've casted every single game in every single season for the past 4. So for season 2 through 5, which we just finished up, we've had every single game casted, and typically season has about 16 games per team, so I think, I don't know, like a couple hundred games per season has been casted on our main channel. And so I always have to make sure that it's casted. Most of the time that means I'm doing it myself, so I'm typically casting at least once a day. But this past season was a little bit nicer because we kind of try to mix it up and have different casters, so that way you're not used to one casting style, because we try to like emulate a more like professional broadcast that you'd see with like the NHL, where like it's just a play-by-play type follow along, this is what the puck is doing, this is what you're seeing, and then after the goal or after the big play, then you kind of color commentate and explain it. So I mean, I'm pretty good amount of time into this. I also run the website. I have a great team, great staff that also help out. We actually have a staff page up right now that's still in flux, but because there's so many people that I'd love to thank, because it's definitely not a one-man show. But I put a pretty good amount of time into this. It's actually it's kind of funny that I say this, but I mean it's actually pretty pertinent to me coming out of college. Well, I'm about to be out of college anyways. It's actually listed on my resume about the website, and it actually has listed play-by-play esports commentator. And so like they always sit down and they look at it and they're like, so can you explain this to me, because it's something that you just cannot ask about.
Tell me about it too. And we live in North America.
You just show them
like
the video.
Well, show them the video, yeah. But like,
yeah,
man,
show them a video, and then you're hired. You're like, hell yeah.
That's for me, because for me, like, this is a disconnect here for a moment. But like, whenever it's like, hey, what do you do for a living? It's like, it boils down to me getting frustrated trying to explain, to eventually just saying, it's like YouTube but live.
I explain it that way all the time. Like, whenever my friends like, so what are you doing yelling in your room about? And I'm like, oh, I'm just playing a video game, and I'm just playing with my friends. And you're like, no big deal. We actually, for the past 2 finals, we had the national anthem sang for both Canada and America.
Nice.
And so I sang Yeah, I sang the Star Spangled Banner for that. I thought about singing "O Canada" this year, but we just had one of our resident Canadians play it on a guitar, so that was a really cool
You
moment.
didn't even get the words in there, man. They're so much easier than the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, no, last year, so season 4, we actually had one of our other lead casters, Moose. He sang it, but he sang the bilingual version. So it started out in English, went to French, and then he ended in English.
So
So
he's
that
a
was
tryhard, is what you're saying. I
Dude,
understand.
it was actually really impressive. I was impressed. He didn't like his singing voice, but you know, when you're going multiple languages like that, there's just no, you can't fail at that point.
All right. Well, Leroy, for anyone who's never played this game before, in like a 2-sentence pitch at most, what would you say to convince them?
2-sentence pitch at most. Well, I would say
And you can't just simply say it's fun, do it. That doesn't
it's
count.
fun doing. Okay. Well, that's what I was gonna say. Hold on a second. All right. If you like competitive sports, this would be a great place to start at. The beauty, I think, of Zealot hockey is that you get the most freedom in any sports map you ever had. You get to shoot the puck in any direction. You get to pass in any direction you want. That's my pitch. If you gave me 3 sentences, I would have had a better pitch. But
It's supposed to be a challenge, my friend.
I only had 2.
All right, what about you, Kurt? If you wanted to hook us somebody brand new, myself, who's never touched this game before, but I'm interested, what's the hook?
Zealot hockey has one of the most active and supportive communities that you'll see in the StarCraft 2 arcade. And if you like leagues, then we've got the best setups around.
Cool.
That's what I got.
All right, gonna finish this up with a couple of fun things. So first thing is, do you guys, I guess, I don't know, do you actually watch a lot of actual StarCraft? I say actual, sorry, is a bit pretentiously, but I mean, when it comes to
Like
WCS and esports and all that.
Yeah.
Do you guys watch much of that? Like, are you gonna be paying attention to the BlizzCon finals or anything like that? You can absolutely feel free to say no. This is actually curiosity. This isn't for the video.
Oh yeah, me? I'll just say straight up no.
That's totally
As
fine.
weird as it is, like as much as I'm into StarCraft, I've never really been into Melee or whatever. I've always been
I'm
into
in the same boat
the
as
custom
Leroy.
games. Huh?
I'm in the same boat as Leroy. Even going back to Brood War, I used to just play user map settings.
Dude,
all the
sunken
time.
defense
Hell yeah.
all
Sunken
day.
defense. Sunken defense.
Oh,
NFL Blitz.
Torpid D.
Can we take a moment
Basketball
here?
Street.
Can we take a moment to just
you played Basketball Street? That's my fucking
Yeah,
inspiration.
of course I did, dude.
Hell yeah.
amazing,
Dude,
amazing. Can we talk about how bad some of those games were back then, though? Like everyone at some point played like Have Sex with Kerrigan, right? You know, the lights go off, you hear it die 10 times, or like break the condom with the Zerglings. Like, I will say, I'm kind of glad those games got left behind with Brood War and didn't make it to the StarCraft arcade.
Yeah, we've been through some dark times playing Dodge the Rapist.
Oh, I forgot
Dodge
about that
Michael
one.
Jackson. Oh, it's so good.
Dodge Michael Jackson.
I remember how
Oh.
innovative it was too when they came up with the whole lights on, lights off mechanics. You could stack things in those defenses too. That was always super cool.
Oh yeah, that was the best. I would always try to make like the biggest, like as many photon cannons, like all in one place as I possibly can. Like it's just many cannons, as many missile turrets, all in one place.
But then the limit was like 30. Otherwise, the game would start glitching. It's a shame.
All right,
Can't
well,
stack more than 30 cannons.
well, actually,
Good
so
show.
I think I have an idea of how to do this. Kurt, I know you know all the players probably. You cast them all the time. Leroy, are you very familiar with all the players and the top players and all that, or?
I watch a lot of games, but I don't know them personally or anything.
Well, I was gonna try to do like a honeymooners type thing where I'll be like, okay, Kurt, write down a piece of paper who you think your best player is, and then have Leroy like name it and see if it'd be the same. But never mind, it's fine.
Oh,
All right.
It's worth a shot. I mean, I watch ZHL games.
Do you have a piece of paper nearby, Kurt?
Hang on, I'll find it. Yes.
Am I writing it down or just saying?
No,
it?
I'm
Okay,
writing.
we'll do one. We'll do one. I've got a different question for each. So you'll do one, Leroy, and Kurt will do one. Leroy, who do you think Kurt thinks is the best goalie in the league?
Okay. Let me think about it.
I have it written down. I'm ready.
Okay, I have two choices. I'll say number 1, Country Ken. Number 2, Elder Sage.
Oof. You even trying, kid?
Oh,
Town Crier.
oh yeah. See, I don't keep up in the scene enough. As soon as I saw that name, I was like, oh yeah, he's good.
Okay, so 0 points for Leroy. Let's turn this around. Leroy, do you have a piece of paper nearby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Let me find
Okay.
a pen.
Kurt,
Buddy.
this one's gonna be so easy, buddy. I think you're gonna win this 1-0. All right.
Let's
Who do
go.
you think Leroy thinks is the best player in the league? Okay, excluding Vapor, because for those who didn't, this is probably getting cut out of the video. He messed this up already once, so we're picking somebody else. So Vapor, you're probably in his heart. Like, just know that if you're watching. All right, do you have it written down?
My answer's wrong. He's not gonna get this.
What do you mean the answer's wrong? It's
I
your
feel like
opinion.
he's
It can't be
changed-
wrong.
I feel like he's changing just to mess with me.
Too many
Yeah,
mind
bro.
games.
You
Kevin.
got it written down?
All right. Well, Leroy gave 2 guesses, so Kurt, I'll give you 2 guesses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Proster, number 1. And I don't know if I was gonna get a second, Watermelon.
Oh, you're so modest.
Who is it? Who is
Did
it?
you see that?
Kurt.
Oh,
Aw.
Oh no,
dude,
really,
I'm not
though.
even top 10. Okay,
Really?
like nah, dude.
Oh.
I mean, I
Congratulations, you both lost.
I guess Watermelon though is definitely up there.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
oh no, they're both really good.
I don't know what I was thinking picking you.
Wow.
To be fair, I did win season 5 MVP and offensive player of the season. So
See,
just
that's what I was thinking. I thought,
that's all
you
good.
had some MVPs. And
Haven't you seen Blitz's top 10 players list? I never make it. I mean, ever. Like,
Oh yeah, who was his first this year?
I think it was Proster. Oh, no, it was Proster or Watermelon. I think it was probably Proster though. Proster's never won anything, but he's easily the most skilled player.
See,
there.
my first guess was right.
See,
I blew it.
I knew you were messing with me. It's too meta.
Okay, well, I think that's it for questions. Kurt, I'm definitely going to need to talk to you again at some point. Probably, well, before November. I just don't know when. But Leroy, thank you for your time, man. And I guess
Thanks for having me.
I guess I'll do a proper send off here. So just one sec.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you guys both for joining me here for a quick talk about Zealot Hockey. Leroy, if people want to learn more about you, follow your maps. Like, what are some other maps you've made, and where can people follow you? Do you have a Twitter or Facebook or anything like that?
I do not have any maps yet. I do have some in the progress, but anybody can contact me on email. It's micaaarzur@gmail.com. Other than that, though, thanks for having me.
Cool. Thanks for giving us some insight into Zealot Hockey. And for you, Kurt, Twitter shoutouts. What final messages you got here?
Make sure you're on the forums, I guess. Zealothockey.net. We have a beautiful website with stats galore. We have a full functioning forum. Everything you possibly want for Zealot Hockey is literally in one link. Just go to it, zealothockey.net. And we do have a Twitter at Zealot Hockey. It's kind of sparingly used, but really our Twitch is the biggest platform we have. So just twitch.tv/Zealot Hockey.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you guys will enjoy the tournament coming up at the end of the month, and hopefully we'll get to see more of you guys in the future. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful night.
Thanks for having us on.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Again, I know some people were really confused because I guess they tuned in partway through. Unfortunately, we did have to pre-record that because Leroy has a fairly busy schedule, and it was hard to get a hold of him. But it was nice getting to hear from both him and Kurt. Kurt, of course, one of the main casters for Zealot Hockey. I was listening to the last season's finals. I think that was him casting, unless I'm totally wrong. Either way, very excited to get to work with these dudes as we do more Zealot Hockey in the future. I'm actually, I asked him during to see the interview in chat, as he's been kind of, I don't know, spamming chat about Kurt to see if he'd come on and play with us, maybe show us some of the ropes as we hop into our first Zealot Hockey games. So I'm actually going to grab him here in just a moment, but before we do, if you guys want to join us for Zealot Hockey, join the chat channel Base Trade TV. I'm honestly just going to invite people at random. The whole point is Zombie Urban I, the part of this project is our how do we phrase this, lack of knowledge. We talked about this, like we really could have tried to go try hard mode and learn everything ahead of time and come here very experienced, but we figured with a lot of our fans as well, you know, we're the guys who are all about StarCraft esports and all about tournaments and seeing players like Huck and others play. I have no idea who Town Crier or Watermelon or Vapor are, but I'm excited to learn about them as we get more and more to Zealot Hockey over the next month. So you guys will hopefully learn alongside us through each of these episodes. Chances are at the end of it we're going to be nothing close to pros, but hopefully we'll be able to have some fun along the way. But each week leading up to this, we're definitely going to have sections in the episode where we'll grab some people to play. Some weeks it might be subscribers only. This week we're going to just take people randomly out of the Base Trade TV Battle.net chat. So I'm going to quickly try and add Kurt to the call. This will probably, if not definitely, ruin all the screen regions. So give me 1 sec here. I guess, because you and I, we played barely once. Just while I get this set up, Zambria, but what are your initial impressions of Zealot Hockey from the one time we delved into it?
Yeah, I remember, because it was like a while ago, that it seemed like it was kind of easy, to be honest. So I'm really surprised to see, like, to hear that there are pros. Where the games get kind of complicated. So it was basically with me and you. It was like whoever spammed the like the boost first would instantly score. So I don't really know how it's gonna work with 4 people actually on a team.
Yes, we were quite terrible about it.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy, nice Skype picture. Damn.
Oh, thank you.
Trying to fix the
Kinda
size
old.
on this. Well,
Do you need me cammed up or no?
No, that's fine. We're actually going to be moving away from the camera screen here in a moment, going to be in game 1. Everyone just gets to see your amazing... You know what? I got to say, the small version I'm seeing on stream, I think you could pull off like a Huck impression if you tried really hard. If you did your hair up a little bit. Like,
dude, oh, man, dude. Yeah, I've seen Huck. He actually used to play this game for a little while with, God, it was like Chanman V, whenever he was around.
They had Wednesday Night Sprites, which was definitely a cool show. And one of the big things was... I remember Huck was one of the first actual pro players to contact me saying, like, when's the date for this? Because I guess he wanted to really jump in on it and play. So that's kind of cool. But, yeah, so for those who don't know, this is Kurt from the interview you just watched. And, well, frankly, Zombieb and I have no idea what we're doing. So enjoy being on the losing team just before we even hop into the game.
No,
here.
dude, we're going to win, okay? I hope you know this.
Okay.
Like, we're winning. Like we're going for gold here.
Excellent. Good. I know how to boost and hit X to turn around, and that's about it. So, hype.
All right. Well, you know, it's kind of like a MOBA. You can kind of think of it like a MOBA if you want to. Just gotta control one person. Don't gotta worry about, you know, massive army management or anything weird like that. So just you know, just one person. You got this.
Okay, that sounds confidence. Why do people like sneaking in here through Real ID? A bunch of cheaters. All right, let's grab some people from chat. Swap to the in-game screen here. Everyone's spamming 1. Am I supposed to pick people who are spamming 1? Is that how this works?
In Zealot Hockey, our thing is like whenever you press 1, that's like I want to join the in-house is essentially what that means.
Okay, well, there's a ton of people joining without me inviting them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I have a lot of people real ID.
That's totally fine. We're gonna get stomped by your friends, so that'll make you feel even better.
Actually, this isn't that bad. Res Slayer is one of the best goalies.
I'll just,
you know.
I'm just gonna say really quick, guys, for those who didn't get into this first game, don't worry. We're gonna do about 2 or 3 of these before we end the episode tonight. So don't freak out if you didn't get into this first one. We will do more afterwards. But Kurt's gotta hold our hands a little bit here.
Okay. I'll play defense for you guys. So you know, don't worry too much.
Kurt, that means absolutely nothing to me, my friend.
Okay. So basically. In Zealot Hockey, there's technically 4 positions you can think about it. There's 1, the goalie, obviously the most easiest one to like differentiate. But in terms of skaters, there's a defender, there's a support, and then there's like an attacker, like a forward. So essentially, the forward just gets fed the puck all day long and tries to finish in front of the net. The support feeds the puck to the forward, and then the defender just makes sure that the goalie doesn't face like 50 shots in a game. You know what I mean, buddy?
I think I get you, man. It actually kind of logically makes sense with how few roles there are.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of, you know, you got this, man. I totally believe in you. You know, right clicking's a good thing.
Okay, because I was gonna left click the.
You have 2 games, but a 0 win %. But I have 0 games, the 100 win.
Yeah, we both played that one game one time. I don't know why I have 2. I think my sounds are borked too.
All right.
Alright, I'll fix the sounds
You
out.
guys know
Amazing.
left click will steal the puck. So if somebody in front of you has the puck, you want to left click.
Oh,
and boosting also works.
Kick it away,
There
get
we
away
go.
from me!
So to hold down and there you go.
Oh, nice
hold
shot.
down left
Good
click.
job.
Shut up! Look, I got the puck back. I don't need your judgment.
Okay,
Get
there's
it,
a
Zombie
pass.
Grub.
There's a
Get it.
pass. So you want to hold down left click and release it
Oh,
to shoot the puck in like an area.
Yeah, zombie go. God.
which is what I tried to do.
I messed it up. Okay, I've got to fix my sound after this. So after this game, I'll
Oh,
fix
okay.
it, I
Because I'm actually
guess.
follow the cursor. Okay.
Because for those who don't know, this game actually has some pretty legit sound effects. It's got like the horns and like everything. Like, whoo,
Oh yeah,
zombie go.
man, they go all out, man.
Pass it. I'm open. No, I'm
There
not.
you go.
And we
Okay,
missed.
well you're trying to pass it. You're trying to pass it.
Hey, for
So-
effort.
One of the best things I could give you in terms of advice for like maneuverability is to always use X a lot. So the thing that's
Just mash
weird.
it.
So you don't want to mash it because that will slow you down. But when you're changing directions, like you want to press X and then right click in a direction. So try not to like curve your like movement patterns.
I see, because it's like a lot more slippery and shit.
Yeah, because you'll slide, and so like by pressing X, you'll get going in a random direction much faster.
Random. What?
Well, I mean, obviously the direction that you're right clicking.
I feel bad for our goalie. He's just been chilling. He's like, what the fuck?
Nah, he's fine.
He's
No,
doing a
no,
good job because they haven't scored.
Rez,
right?
We call Rez Slayer Rez God for a reason, because he is the next coming at goalie.
Oh, okay.
He's a new
that
up and comer. He's a good guy.
No.
I keep forgetting to hit X. It's not working the way I want it to. Watch out,
So
team.
basically, me as the defender, I just want to make sure that I get the puck away from the goalie, so he doesn't have to make a save. But obviously, he's still a great goalie, so he can save it.
So what did you say we should left click when we're nearby to try and take the puck? Was that it?
Yeah. So you can left click. You don't have to boost through. While boost is easier to steal with, you can left click the puck to like steal it, kind of like
Okay.
that,
Come
and
here.
it kind of
Come
creates like a
Ah!
it creates. There you go. Luckily, there's no icing in the game, so you don't have to worry about that.
We got a cake?
But it creates a really good, interesting balance in the game because you can't just spam the puck all day long to steal it. Because then if you spam it, then you're just going to lose track of the puck.
Right. Okay.
If that makes sense.
So where's my hidden nuclear launch that I can use to just kill the other team? This is StarCraft after all.
Nuclear launch detected.
No? Is that no good? Okay. Oh, no, I passed it
No,
to the goalie.
there's no secret
The
moves.
crowd, though.
There's 3 moves, and they're pretty basic, but you can learn it.
I wish I knew why the sound wasn't working, because, yeah, there are crowd sounds and stuff, which I think is really cool.
No.
Oh, it's okay. We got this, friends.
Alright, I'll give you useless for a second. I'm trying to figure out why it sounds... I think it's just the game needs to be restarted, unfortunately. Oh, hey, I was center ice. Nice job, Rifkin.
It'll be fine.
So I
Oh,
know that we
oh
had, this was mentioned before, where the teams are 4, but you guys do sub-ins normally? How does that work? Like
So
I see
we
the
actually-
benches up here. Do people literally just chill on the bench?
Yeah, actually in league mode, it basically you could think of it like 6-on-6, so you can have 2 people on a bench, and like if one of your players, I don't know, like lags out or something mid-game, then you don't have to remake the game. We sometimes use it, and like some players were wanting it for the tournament. But,
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a response to see if we're allowed to do that, because we were told
Yeah.
a specific set of rules. Oh, go for it, Kurt. You're Superman, man. I believe in you.
I'm trying to feed you guys. Don't worry. I'm not I'm not a selfish person.
No, dude, just score the damn thing. We're down 1-0, man.
I'll try. Don't worry. Okay. All right. So
Okay, hold up. There's a question coming out of chat that I think is a good question. Is there a penalty box?
okay, there is no penalty box, so you don't have to worry about that. You can't get thrown out. We've talked about having fights though for a while.
Oh, fights. Oh,
Yeah. But we haven't gotten to that point of
This thing starts
sophistication.
spamming side blades.
Dude, that's what I would. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, have a nice side blade fight. I would love that. So the boost. So boost will boost you in a random direction. It's only the direction you're facing though. So don't like. I don't know. Some people think that it's the direction of the mouse. It's not.
Okay,
So it's
that's
in
cool.
whatever direction you're facing. So if you boost right there, then you'll go there. That's a good pass.
It wasn't on purpose, but thanks.
It's all right. It's all right. You're all
How'd
good.
you admit that?
Because I believe in honesty. I'm like that Abraham Lincoln guy you guys always talk about.
So right now I'm holding down left click to charge up the puck, so that way I can get a decent shot off.
But you didn't get a decent shot off.
But you know, I
Well, you
missed.
tried.
But you know, it's okay, buddy.
I should be nicer. You're helping us play.
All right. So this is where you get the
just
deeks.
Juke him out.
That's where you get
Alright.
the deeks and the moves.
So how do we do a flying V?
The flying V.
I've seen
You
one
wanna do
hockey
flying V?
movie, and that's all I know.
Aren't you Canadian?
I'm embarrassed. What
Are
can
you
I
big?
say?
Are you big? You're not a big hockey fan? Really?
No, I'm American. All right, y'all
Y'all?
got any hot
Y'all.
dogs I can eat at this here NASCAR race?
It's
What do
your
you-
dang
like,
old
hot dogs, really?
NASCAR confound.
Oh,
Oh,
no! What was that? That was like a ricochet. That was cool. Was that
was
one-time
good.
move?
that's the one timer. So I was gonna explain each. I've kind of explained X and Z, but one time's the last one. So one timer, all that it does is if I get you the puck while it's activated, well, the second that you get the puck, it will shoot it in wherever your mouse is located at.
Oh, that's cool. That
So,
was, that
like-
was pretty sick to see. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So like if I am gonna pass it to you, I want to charge it up like a lot, and like towards the goal. That's kind of where that support and offensive like position comes into play. So the support will like charge up the puck, pass it to the offensive person, and then they one timer off the backside, and kind of makes plays.
So what you're saying is just some fancy shit you can do.
Yeah, there's some fancy things.
I lost the puck. Oh, but he got it back.
You got it. Got it.
Yeah,
Get it,
lost
Zombie Grub. I believe in you. Zombie Grub.
You got this. You got this.
I don't got it.
Well, you did technically get it, so.
I did have it.
All right. How do I ram it full force into the goalie and say F you?
You can't charge them. They can charge you though, because they
Oh.
have that shield, so they can boost like into you and like hit the shield. And the shield does have collision detection on players.
So I'll say this much for anyone who wants to play this game for the first time: learning how to move is probably very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Oh, there it is, Riff.
Nice.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
No,
Nice,
no,
nice shot. That was good though. That was a good shot.
trying to like do the whole X thing is quite difficult, I will say.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe in you, Kurt. Oh
No,
was trying.
no, he was going to you.
no, I didn't.
Yeah,
Team
the X
communication.
before you turn is a very difficult thing. I mean, because you're on ice. Ooh, nice save, Riz. There you are, Riff. There it is. That's
Yeah.
a nice pass. There we go,
Yeah.
Riff.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
boy.
we lost it.
Oh boy. First I'd just like to apologize to my teammate. Oh, never mind.
For what?
I,
For being so damn good?
No, I was way out of position there. So as a defender, I typically don't want to ever have anybody else behind me.
Oh shit.
I'm stuck on the net because I'm amazing. Cool.
Riff, you're getting it, man. You're getting a little bit better, getting some better mobility in there. Oh boy.
Oh. Ooh.
And so it's all on defense. It's all about like blocking lanes. So like essentially the person with the puck is typically not the person who takes the shot because they want to pass it and get one of those one-timers in because those go faster and they're just much harder to like predict. And so like
What's the cooldown on the goalie shield thing that he does? Is that long
I believe
or
it's
short, or-
8 or 10 seconds. I think it's 10. Yeah, it's 10.
Okay, so basically
We've
once they do
talked
it, you have a
about it.
chance to get in.
No, I missed
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So once they use it, then you have a chance on offense to get rid of it. All right, let's go. Let's
5
go. We
seconds,
got
dude. I
this.
believe in you. Get the shot. It's gonna be amazing.
Do your one timer. Oh, damn, you didn't move. So if you have like two people like going towards the goal, you want one to kind of run in like a straight line and one to also go in a straight line, but like opposite of them. So essentially, two people will pick a post, and then like they hit the one timer just a little bit far out. They aim for the inside the net, and then either I pass it to them and they one timer it in, or I shoot it myself. It's like a two-way option type thing.
Wait, so the one timer thing, like, you have to click it twice?
No. So like once you use it, then it's like on a cooldown.
Oh, but okay.
So can you press C right now?
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
active for like a second or two.
Yeah, it'll
Gotcha.
activate, and it has like while it's up and active, you'll see that little like particle swirling dealio
'Cause
around
I was
you.
ready to do that, man. I was like, we got this. I didn't.
But everyone else
Oh,
can
that's
see.
that's the Chrono Boost animation. I was trying to figure out what that was.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Got
Super
it.
Robot.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. How did I not?
Oh. Oh,
Little bitch.
Oh, by the way, for the
Nice.
stream, for the people who've never seen this game before, I'm sorry that the sound's not working. It's really unfortunate, but the next game we play, hopefully we'll fix it, because this game actually has some awesome sound effects. There's crowds that cheer, there's like air horns that get blared, like, there's a lot of really cool stuff in this.
And
This is
you're
much more fun
that's,
with 4 people.
that's one of my custom goal horns and
Like, oh.
dances.
Nice steal.
And I also have a mohawk too. I don't know if you can see that. But you'll see some people like
Oh,
weird
I see.
skins and stuff. And
Yeah, you got like a little glowy mohawk in you. I never noticed that till you
Yeah.
pointed it out.
Oh. no.
That's cool. So you get, there's unlocks in this.
There's not really unlocks. It's mostly for like old tournament winners and stuff. So like if you like, I think our first tournament had like some skins and
That's so
Oh,
cool
boy.
though. I love that idea of like rewarding play, whether it's through unlocks of playing the game or whether it's winning the
Yeah.
tournament.
yeah, absolutely. And we've actually talked for a while about doing a point shop. And a point shop would be like, so like in game there's points that you win, or like there's points. Oh, that was a one-timer. That was a one-timer.
But I started facing the other direction. That's why I shot it that way.
No, it's not the way you face, it's where your cursor is.
It is
so
for
like
the
with
series. Okay.
yeah. So with boost,
Boost is facing one timer's
yeah.
cursor.
Okay.
yes.
All right, that's good to know.
All right. Oh no. I got it.
So, by the way, everybody's watching. This first episode is very much the pilot. If there's any feedback of stuff you'd like to see through the other episodes, what you want to hear more or less of, I plan to do. My idea is to start each episode with a recap of basically what we learned in the previous week. This one's gonna be easy. Right click to move, left click to shoot. But hopefully,
boy.
oh,
No.
Oh, Rez.
dude, our goalie's
This
good.
is why we,
This
dude,
guy's
Rez
great.
God is amazing. Also known as God Slayer, he is
Oh.
one of the
Give
true.
it back! Give it
truly
back!
goat.
I wasn't done with it. Give it back.
But you can see how that strains the goalie when two people are driving, and like, because he can't just sit in the middle because one of them has to shoot.
Right. Yeah, it's it's kind of cool to see like like I mean it's really basic strategy I guess you probably don't
Yeah.
think of it yourself, but it's cool to see strategy for this.
Yeah, there's definitely a meta game and stuff, and okay,
Ooh, nice shot.
okay, good shot.
Give me the puck.
Oh, let's go, Rez!
Nice. Go
No,
for it.
Oh, nice shot.
I'm terrible.
It's all right, buddy. That was a good shot.
Okay, all right, come on.
Just, like,
Show me what you made of.
Oh no, I missed it.
No.
We're
He
good. We're
just
good.
kind of like
That's a
gave
little
it. He's like, here you go, goalie. I have a donation
Yeah,
for you.
that's a little awkward. No, the goalie.
Oh boy. So what you're trying to do is what we call sharking. So if you ever are like trying to get up in the goalie's face and like pick a pass off of him, then we call it sharking. That's a good pass. There we go.
It's kind of cool the
Boost
way
forward.
the shoot mechanic works.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I really enjoy about the game is that it's risk reward. So like you can't just spam it and just like continually keep stealing the puck by spamming it, like because you will lose it if you just spam it.
No, get it, Riff. Get
No.
it. No.
I forgot to hit X when I turned around. It's hard.
Well, we are going to overtime.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So overtime is golden goal.
Uh-oh.
And so that means that the first person, it's sudden death. So whoever scores the first goal wins.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No pressure. You guys got this.
Oh, no, tons of pressure, man. It's
Oh,
all or
you got
nothing.
this. Oh, you got
We're
this. I
pulling the
believe-
boys.
No, I believe in you guys. I'm gonna call it right now, Riff. You're scoring the game winner. You're gonna bring us home the trophy.
Ugh.
You got this, man.
Putting a little too much faith in there, man.
So, when you're trying to get open for good passing options, one thing to take into consideration is you want to always
I'm sorry, Riff.
try to run in like a straight line. So you don't want to be driving like, a drunk driver or like skating around like you're fucking drunk on the ice or something. You want to basically run in like
What the
straight line. People, it's called the BM pause. It's,
Yeah, that one,
I,
I'm familiar with the tilt pause. Is the seems to be familiar. I missed the goal shot. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
All right, you guys got this. You can pass it to me. Oh.
Oh no.
Nope.
Aw, nice try. Nice try. It was a good looking play. It's a good looking play. But you essentially kind of want to run in like straight lines because it's easier to pass people that are in a consistent like trajectory, essentially, or standing still or whatever. You got this.
I played Gunbound at least twice in my life.
Come on. I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh,
you got this. Oh,
oh, that was we did like a cool thing there.
That was a play. That was a play. That was good setup, guys. I'm telling you.
We're gonna take that $3,000. Fuck casting. We're just gonna go play now. Watch out, world. Just gotta find a way to get Kurt to cover.
That was my bad on the pass there. Yeah, me and the other casters are. We're not really sure, like what we're gonna be doing. If we play.
You know what you should do? You should play until you're out and then cast. There you go.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
All right, so now we're in a shootout. So you basically.
Oh no!
Okay,
no,
take a shot. Let's go, Rip. You got 10 seconds. You're on the clock, buddy. You got 6 seconds. Come on. Give me the best shot you got. Oh,
you didn't do it.
That was terrible.
It's all right. So basically, you got 10 seconds to do the best shot you can think of.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh, what happened to this guy being a god?
Oh.
He's hiding in the net, not a shame.
He's in shame. It's all right. It's all right.
What is this music from?
That's Jellyfish Jam from SpongeBob.
Oh, it is. Oh my god.
The SpongeBob references go very deep in the Zealot hockey world.
Good.
I wish my game sounds were working so badly right now.
Oof.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
We got wrecked.
There's some weird ones in there. I'm not gonna lie.
Let's choke. I like this little spin that Cube guy's doing. Hey, Kurt, I believe in you, man.
I'll give you the best one that I got. Oh,
the high five? Is that what that's called?
No, you got me, man.
Did he start dancing?
Yeah, he danced on me, man. That was good. It was good.
Uh-oh.
Oh! There he goes.
We did lose already, but it's okay. You guys got better. That's all that matters.
That's gonna show us how it's done. No, we suck.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. It's a learning experience. Not gonna lie.
We'll cut this part out. We'll cut this part out and post.
We'll cut this part out. Everyone's saying Bob Ross ruined.
Dude, the Bob Ross stream is so good. All right, cool. So, I mean, you're totally welcome to keep playing with us if you'd like. I don't want to take up too much of your evening.
No, dude. I got time.
Cool. I definitely have to restart my game though, so we can get some game sounds up though, because the game sounds of this, again, I want to stress to the people on stream, are phenomenal. Like they're so so good.
Next level. I understand.
Like I gotta say, like I'm not a huge like. I'm not obsessed with sounds, so to speak, but I can definitely always give respect when you can tell like sounds enhance the experience opposed to just being background noise. And these sounds definitely enhance the experience. So there we go. Sounds back up and working. Cool. Enhance. I think. Yeah, okay. Sounds are working. Let's do this. All right, this time, Kurt, I'm going to invite you last. So we don't have everyone real ID piling in, okay?
Okay, that makes sense. I understand. You know, I do draw the crowd.
I do want to stress, by the way, guys, this is an incredibly fun game, and if you've never played it and you don't even want to play the actual tournament, that's fine. I would recommend at least trying the game out, and the best part is, the StarCraft Arcade is free. You don't have to have Wings of Liberty, Heart of the Swarm, or Legacy of the Void. You can play it with the trial version of the game, and you have full access to the Blizzard Arcade. So 100% recommend trying this out, because it is quite a bit of fun. Okay, I see everyone spamming one. I know how this works now.
Yeah, I know how this works now.
Alright, this guy said all caps, please let me play, please. So I gotta give him a chance. I gotta give him a chance.
There's a lot of really nice people. I'd really like to get all of them in, but you know. I gotta say, probably one of the more unique, what we call is, it's a goal horn. So after you score, you know, like something happens or like some song comes on. Some people actually have custom dances. So Yoda probably has
the
one of the more
dancing
unique ones. No, not like that. Oh no. So if you invite Yoda and he scores, he has probably one of the more memorable goal horns because oof.
Do they get to make their own goal horns, or how does that work?
Yoda actually made his own skin, and then he posted about it on the forums, and the devs loved it so much they put it into the game. And then on top of that, they made him like a little goal horn that's like special just to him.
That's cool. That's really
Special.
cool. I like that. All right, so we're gonna go again. Sorry for those who didn't get in. We'll try and do one more after this to close up the show,
boy.
I think.
Can I make one request that we have Proster on our team?
Why, is he amazing God mode good?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Well, we did lose that last game, and I want at least one win tonight, so we'll, oh, whoops, there we go.
I can goalie for us. Don't worry. Proster's an amazing skater. He's mostly plays forward.
So actually, let's go into this real quick before we hop into it. The stuff on the side, bench, captain, player, what does all this mean?
So that is, I mean, right now we're not in a mode that matters in. If you're in the league mode, because we're in the standard mode, so this is just 4-on-4. If you go into league mode, that's where the benches get involved. And then if you're a captain, you can sub people in and out like while the game's going on. And then you can specify them bench or as like a starting skater. There's also a caster seat too, because we have a team. It's basically the third team, and there's like a little podium. So like the caster like gets like an in-game character, like as they're casting the game. It's pretty cute. It's pretty fun.
I think for the third game we played tonight, I want to take the caster one and check this out.
You want to take the caster?
All right, so this time with game sounds, folks. You'll get to hear some of the cool sounds in the game, hopefully.
By the way, we have 2 Europeans in here. Both Slide and Junkie are 2 really top-notch European skaters.
Cool. So are you, I guess, is there like do you guys do team names, or is it just like groups of people? Like, is there the Flying Wombats or any shit like that?
No, we have team names. We have because I do most of the logos for them. We have Coral War Pigs, Marsar Threat Agents, and then like a whole host of other ones. But they're always like StarCraft related. So like we always have like a StarCraft like.
What's this guy? He's got these badges. I'm scared now, man.
That's Gorilla. Gorilla is like one of the best defenders to ever play the game. He used to be a goalie like back in the day, but he plays skater now, and he mostly defends. So good luck scoring on him.
Oh boy. So let me ask you this, Oops. Are there, when you play the game, oh, his Zealot looks so cool. He's got like the black Zealot skin. Is there a lot of sort of overtime games, or is it more they'll end decisively before then, or what's more
actually
average,
our last season, well, I mean, in the pub, in like if you're playing like public games, it can be a little bit like all over the place, and a little bit inconsistent. But in the league, you typically get a much better games. Last season, we only had like 2 mercy rule games, and a mercy rule game is
when you're so far behind
by 10.
Oh.
Rip.
Oh. That's a pretty awesome.
Damn, man.
That's a good goal. That's cool.
And these aren't always tournament winners, or like league winners or anything like that. Most of the time, it's like, I don't know, like they're like friends with the dev or like something weird like that. But
so then, curiosity goes, we have a pretty big prize pool of real money for this. Do you think Leroy would be down for trying to create some sort of custom thing like this for the winners as well, like a custom horn or skin or something?
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'd totally be down for that. I mean, he's not the only dev. Him, Reputed, Crush,
he had mentioned
do
there's
it.
4 other people or something.
And then The Music is one of our latest ones. The Music is known for a lot of arcade games. He did Star Party. Like, he was a big lead on Star Party. Oh man. Oof.
What is this song?
So one thing I'm actually a little bit worried about now, and we'll have to look into it, is whether this will get the VODs muted or not.
Okay, so I've discussed this with the devs already, because it's never muted one of our VODs, like while we're like casting over the top of it, because the volume's usually pretty quiet and it's a spliced up segment.
Well, if it's only like 3 seconds, it also might not even trigger it, which could
yeah, it's 10 seconds total. Most goal horns are like 10 seconds or so. But for Team 3, goal horns don't actually like list. You can't hear them. Like, it's just the normal goal horn if you're on the Team 3. So if you're like in the caster bench, then you're not going to hear it at all.
Oh, okay.
But if you're playing in it, you would. We've discussed in the past about having an option like where it like disables all custom goal horns and skins and stuff, like some sort of option that does that. There's also like
kind of cool though. I like the sort of personal feel you get with it, right? Like the silly music or the horns or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's definitely a lot of
I feel bad. Proster's basically playing 1v3 right now. I'm just trying not to fall off the ice.
Yeah,
Trevor, I blame you entirely.
he's trying his best.
I'm just like sitting here like, okay, I tied the laces on my skates. Now what do I do, guys?
Okay, that's good.
Oh, lame.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm like tryharding mode right now.
You
Wait,
got
for you
this.
guys.
I don't know enough to try hard. I'm just like, oh, don't fall off the ice. Oh, that interception was sick.
Ooh.
Oh god, that's
We
my
were
bad.
truly blessed, folks.
I'm not the best goalie in the world. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm
Well, then
really...
why'd you pick goalie, dude?
Well, because Proster is a much better skater than me, and you know I'd much rather have him on the ice than me. Although he's not really playing defense per se, he's just kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
Captain
All right,
America.
Riff,
dude.
get ready, get ready,
Curious,
Riff.
man.
Oh,
Okay,
when it's time for so it still works.
Here, get ready.
press. So you want to try to press C?
No, you missed.
Oh boy.
Look, I had all these sick ones earlier. Okay,
Oh, no, no.
What?
I used up all my
You got
mojo
it.
already in the first round.
So one rule of thumb about like getting open and always like I don't know,
shit.
making it easy for people to pass to is you want to always be running in a straight line, pretty much all the time. So try to minimize how many. Oh god, that's terrible, by me.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I'd just like to apologize for that pass.
super
Dang
jukes. Should I play
Oh,
D?
man.
Dude, we're gonna lose this game anyways. Proster, dude, you like? I'm sorry for bringing your stats down, bro. I just noticed you have little bronze league icons above our head,
Yeah, that's your based on your in-game win percentage.
which is
Was
obviously not very
100.
good.
I mean,
I have gold, so you know. I mean, I'm not even that good.
Nice.
ooh, we tried.
God. Yeah, he's Proster is really known for being like an offensive juggernaut. Like if you get the puck to him in front of the net, he is gonna make some plays.
So he's the guy to look out for in the tournament, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's on a really. He's probably on one of the best teams. It's him, Talon Crier, Watermelon, and Vapor, which are some of the best players there are in Zealot hockey. So they're gonna have the. I mean, though we do have some other really tough teams out there too that have some pretty good rosters as well. So it's not gonna be a shoe-in for them or anything.
This is cool to get like stat graphs coming soon, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Cool
yeah,
stuff in this.
yeah. No, I mean the shot chart. I think it's the third one on the bottom. In the intermission, you can look at it, and it'll show you like where all the shots are coming from. And so you can see like, oh, they're getting more penetration towards the net, so we need penetration. So if they're getting more penetration for the net, you might want to play like a different defensive tactic than like what you were doing before.
Study replays, basically. Got it.
I mean, yeah, I mean you don't have to study replays, but like as the game's going on, you can figure out, oh, they're getting, they're taking shots from really far out. That's good, Riff. You were getting ready for the one-timer. See, he
that's
was
what I
trying to
thought,
cross
man.
it. Yeah,
That's what it
that's
kinda looked like.
basically how it works.
Go, 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 go.
Just looking for you. Just looking for you.
Oh, no, but it's already up.
He ran out. My
That sucks.
super mojo's gone.
It's all right.
Oh, Tommy
It's
girl.
all right.
Mine.
I believe-
Mine.
Mine?
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 Mine? God.
Look at these chumps chasing me.
Got it.
I'm a noob.
He's
Don't
looking
they know
for you,
better?
Riff. He's looking for you. There it is.
Oh.
Okay. It's okay. That was on net. That was good. Here we go, Riff.
Oh, get in.
You got a shot on net.
Shit.
Yeah, but it wasn't a goal.
We're all in. We're all in. Oh, thank God.
Thank God Kurt's a god.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Here's
Do
Proster. But yeah, he's you want to try to like spin and just make it as hard as possible for other people to steal the puck from you.
Yeah, that spin mechanic's pretty cool. Like you just like click around you, I guess, or.
Yeah, you basically just spam your right click in a circle.
Oh, shit.
But you can't hold down power, so like as you're charging up, if you are right clicking, then your power decreases every time you right click.
Ah, okay, I see. So you can't like necessarily shoot it afterwards.
That's bad.
Yeah, there's like all four of us there. How did I get through?
Dang it. I bid on it.
Some bullshit.
Oh man.
4-0. I'm back.
It's alright. The comeback can be possible. I mean, one of y'all can take a crack at goalie if you really want. I mean, me and Pros are gonna try to, get this more manageable.
I mean, I'd like to. How, though?
So, you have Boost as goalie, and you don't have to worry about X, because, you You're goalie. You don't have to worry about that. And then you have a shield that has a... Oh!
Yeah! Oh, I got the assist!
Nice assist! There it is!
Dude, this music is great. I love this. I think that's so cool. It's like the custom goal sounds and stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it adds a lot of personal flavor, and there's a lot of people that have put, you know, hundreds of hours into this game.
Is it kind of rare, I guess? Like, not many people have custom things, or how's that?
I mean, in the league, it's pretty common now, because most of the guys that play in the league have been around for a while. But, you know, I mean, I don't know how many people have goal horns. I think one time we tried to compile a list, and we just failed, because it was, like, over, like, 50 people or so.
What did that slide guy just do? That was so cool. I mean...
That was a wall pass to himself.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's fancy as F, dude. Oh my god.
We have a joke in Zealot Hockey about like geometry. So every time that you do like a wall pass or like a wall shot, we're always like, oh, geometry. Really glad that we took that class, like that. It's like, oh, geometry. Even we even incorporated it into our All-Star game for ZHL 5.
That's cool. Oh man.
There it is, Prester.
God, I'm so bad at pressing X.
Oh man, he's looking for you guys. Oh, there he is. He's backing out. He's looking for you. There it is.
Oh.
Okay, nice
Nope.
try.
Nice try. I keep forgetting.
Okay, get ready. Get ready. He's coming back. Ah.
I want to pass it to him because I feel like he'll fuck it up less than I will.
So, Zombie, do you want to play goalie or
Yeah.
How do you swap goalie?
How do you
like, in the
swap?
game?
You can press G. It's a quick hotkey. You can pull it up
Oh, opted in, opted
little
out.
menu,
Oh,
bottom
okay.
left. But if you're opted in, that means that you can be a goalie. And then if you're opted out, then you're just a skater.
Okay.
But if everybody's
Alright,
opted
so
out,
opted in.
that's
That's
Okay, cool.
but yeah, the
Let's
shot
do
chart.
this.
If you click the little third icon on the bottom, then it'll give it like a bunch of little dots on the screen, and it'll show you who's taking shots from where at what time, what period.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you mouse
Which
over
one's
to see
cool.
which one's which. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that was one of the changes that the music put in.
That's a great thing to have.
Okay.
All right, good luck,
I got
guys.
I got this. It's fine. I got this.
So I'm wondering when we pull in our channel subs next week to play this, all people who are terrible and no people who are good. I wonder how much fun this will be. Like, it's really cool seeing some of the fancy footwork, I guess, so to say.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's interesting meta games to like everything, and
What was, you sound like he was falling over. Was that your dance or whatever?
that's the Bernie dance. We call it the Bernie dance. There's a couple. This was like something that was tested out by. Oh, there it is. That's the save. There it
Wow,
is.
really- it was a save and then reactionary
one
like force field.
Little tip I would give you, Zombie, is like whenever you move to press like S immediately after, so that way you can kind of keep yourself a little bit more stable instead of like sliding.
I was
all
gonna
over the
say
place.
like he slides a lot more.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
I didn't take geometry.
Oh, you got this, buddy. You got this.
Set
We
it up,
believe in you.
Rifkin.
Get the
Set it up.
thruster. Oh, nice shot.
Oh, get it? No.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, we got this.
Interception.
Ooh. It almost went a little bit better than I thought it was going to.
These wall shots are hacks.
Geometry. Very good class to take. Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Good luck,
Oh,
Zombie.
boy, you got this. Way to be stone cold! You know, not panicking net, like, people really think that, like, it's a bad thing as a goal. It really is the best thing. Like, that, like, the way that the guy boosted out, we call it an evac, or, like, a panic. Like, that's not something you want to do. So, you know, just keeping your cool is a very good trait to have as goalie. It takes a special personality to enjoy and be good at goalie. I don't think I have it.
That's all I was
So
when we
you
played
wanted to
hockey
opt
and PE, man.
I got stuck in goalie because I was really bad and everyone just didn't want me out.
Oh,
Oh, there.
Dude, I was also not great at P if that's not obvious. Uh-oh. Whoa, they did like a triple ricochet. Oh.
What's up, fools?
There it is. What's up? You tell them.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we got this.
Oh, whoops, wrong button.
So I kind of like that the one-timer thing is kind of almost like a pass it to me type move. Like it just screams it.
Yeah, no, it takes a good support to incorporate the team. So support always wants to be passing it to people and getting the puck moved around. Ah.
Can you not move when you're doing the big shell thing? Is it just like...
No. Well, you can boost. When you have the shield, you can boost to move, but you can't right click the move. You're stationary.
Okay, that's good to know.
We're learning, man. We're learning, but we're gonna lose this game so hardcore.
No, we got this.
Whatever, we're in the
Never, don't give up hope.
We're on the up and up, and then you lost the puck. Let's do it. Yeah!
Ooh. Dude, your guy's dance is so silly.
It's the Bernie dance!
It's so
He's
good.
doing the Bernie!
It's so good. Do you get a special button to trigger that or something, or is it just like automatic?
Yeah, it's a special button. It's just A for us.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, it came from one of the devs. The dev was like trying to do like some sort of weird, I don't know. I think he was trying to do something like an intro thing, like for players, and eventually it turned into that dance, and like only he had it for the longest time, and then he just started randomly giving it to like people that had been around for a long time.
That's cool.
And we call it the Bernie dance. Or the prestige dance, you know. We're all about the prestige in Zealot hockey. Oh boy, come on, Presser, give me one. Aw. So, first impressions. I know you guys were played beforeing this. Like,
Well,
this
we
was
did.
like.
We did 1v1 and it was kind of lame because we were
Oh,
trying to
yeah,
figure out
1v1
like
is
how the
certainly
controls
very
work.
lame.
So, first impressions. How are you guys enjoying it?
It's definitely a lot more
it's
fun.
pretty damn fun.
And I love
Yeah.
that there's cool things in it. Like, oh, hang on, this dance is hilarious. Don't get me wrong, Blizzard, but there's so much in this game I wish they would do. Like, whether it's a custom sound that you could totally just BM with, or maybe it's a little dance thing. Oh, wow, what? What a gun!
Wow, if
What
only-
a gun!
Only I was a better goalie, I'd be all timed up.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I tried. Good game, guys.
But-
Good game.
Yeah, things like the custom sounds, the custom skins, I think are really, really freaking cool. And I understand that Blizzard can't implement that in the real game, so to speak, like air quotes here, but I think it's really cool. I like it quite a bit, and the actual game itself is fun and not quite as stressful as I was afraid it may be.
Yeah, no, I mean it's tough to get used to, for sure. I mean, any arcade game has like its own set of rules and stuff, so I mean it's tough to get into sometimes. But honestly, I find it like arcade games easier to join than like actual melee. I find like actual melee and like ladder and stuff to be like really, really daunting because there's just so much you have to know. You have to be so good.
Let me ask you then: Have you tried any of the new stuff like the co-op commanders?
Oh
missions
yeah,
like that?
I had one of my friends is like he's a masters. I think he used to be grandmasters, and I played with him for a while, and he carried me. You know, obviously, but I'm not very useful, and
I see.
so, yeah.
I know that I'm not good at all aspects, but I love that. I love playing all aspects, like whether it's the arcade or the co-op or the multiplayer. Like I don't know. I just have a lot of fun with StarCraft in general. And
Oh yeah, great
I
game.
don't know how I got into I was playing the StarCraft 1 campaign prior to BlizzCon, just as a bit of nostalgia. I don't know how I ever got into StarCraft, man, because I hate that shit so bad. I was so mad when I was done. Oh my god. But I guess we'll do one more to wrap up the stream. So we'll try and get people in who haven't already been in. Are you down for one more, Kurt?
Oh yeah,
We
absolutely.
got to win one tonight, man. We got to try and win.
I got plenty of time. You know, Fallout 4. You know, I can play that the whole weekend. You know.
So I can't wait to get
Or
started
Legacy
on
of the
that.
Void. Actually, I got Legacy of the Void and Fallout at the same time, and
I know.
probably
Why did they come out the same day? It was so
Yeah.
unfair.
Yeah, it was very unfair to my wallet and you know my time, but you know, I'll get around to both.
All right. So League mode is what you said, right? Is that what I do?
League mode, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
do you
I-
want to cast this one?
Well, not cast. I want to check out the observer side of things to
Oh,
see what
okay,
it looks like.
okay.
So you and Zymegrave can be team. How do I?
We're finally gonna win.
Okay, so now there's enough for a bench. Okay. How do I make myself an observer?
Team 3. You can't be an observer. The only way that observers work is either you're on the bench or you're in the casting desk, which is Team 3.
Okay.
I don't think there is a spectator mode anymore for Zealot hockey.
Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, Town Crier. That's the guy you listed in the video. Try to get him in.
Yeah. No, he won the goalie award for season 5 and multiple other seasons before. He's one of the best.
Okay, I'm trying to invite people who haven't already been in, so apologies in advance if anyone doesn't get in. And if anyone Ninja joins in, I'll probably kick you, no offense, just because we want to try and get people in and have some fun with the
That's all good.
faces. And of course, let's not forget a curtain here either. Before this
Yeah, I
fills
can
up
cast
with
from the
us.
bench, you know. I've done it before. I've casted without being in the game. You know, it's not that hard. You just got to talk about, you know, oh, man, that was a great shot that he just pulled in, just pulling the trigger, hairpin, through the gap. I don't know how he made it. One of the most impressive shots I've seen ever.
Oh, so it's not
Yes.
that much different than regular soccer.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, the zombie got really drunk on stream one time, fell to the floor, and literally cast the game and nailed the whole thing.
Oh
like,
my god. That's impressive.
Yes, that is going down in history.
Going down in history.
okay, so I guess
Oh,
there's 2
boy.
spots for
Oh,
benches. How do they swap out who's on the bench? Do they pick?
The captain. Whoever's the captain will decide on who gets swapped in and out.
So who would you recommend I make captains then? You
Sure. Yeah, I'll be a captain.
and
Why
who
not?
for the other team?
Oh, are you casting this one?
Oh, quote unquote casting. I'm gonna
Yeah.
check out the observer features and stuff while you guys
Okay.
play.
Yeah, you can actually you can mess around with the game a lot. You can like change the quarter, the goals, the you know, the time. You can make it infinite. You know, you can do a lot. There's also a puck cam on Team 3 that you can actually see, which is really cool.
Who should I have the captain for the? For
Make it Watermelon. Waterfelon.
Waterfelon.
Actually. Waterfelon. His name was Watermelon. We also call him Walter Malone, Water Malone, Waterfelon. Like we've called him many things throughout the millennia, but Waterfelon is his current name.
Okay, well, we'll see how this looks. Again, if anyone didn't get in,
Alright.
I'm super sorry, but we will be playing more of this over the next month, so don't worry. There'll be plenty of opportunities to come and join us.
You sorry? I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you, buddy.
I'm sorry that he hates the bagels.
Shut up. Hey, would you,
Dude, I have so like I've had
Why
so
don't
many
you-
experience on stream that
why
like
don't you pass the pasta? Ugh.
my Texan accent comes out. I was watching my interview and I was like, God, I sound so Texan. I really hate it. Like
That's okay. Being Texan isn't so bad. There's worse. There's worse.
It's not worse.
Like, I don't know. This is where George Bush came from.
Oh God. But yeah, the Team 3 has some cool features in it. You know, you can totally mess with the game. But yeah, you can press P and it's like a puck cam. So like your camera will always follow the puck, which is like something that we use as casters like all the time.
I love the Zamboni in the start, by the way.
Yeah,
I think that's
Zamboni.
amazing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Yoda a goal. Yeah, that's true.
Why
Ah,
did we get Yoda a
sure.
goal? What's that about?
Yoda has a great goal horn.
Where's my? You said I get like a little dude somewhere. Oh yeah, there I am
look,
at the
look on top.
desk.
See yourself?
Yeah, what's up, Rifkin? How you doing, man? All right, good to be here. Thanks for having me.
You wanna give us some casting
Oh, come
flavor?
on.
Oh!
Oh, Yoda's got like a
Oh.
cool ass skin. Well, what
Yeah.
the hell? What the fuck is going on right now? What is that? He went off the map. What the fuck just happened? Kurt, I need some analysis
Zombie.
here.
Oh, there you go.
Zombie, you might want to press G so Town Crier can goalie. He's typically only a goalie.
He is.
So you can see it.
Oh, what just happened? What just happened?
Yeah, some people have some really interesting goal horns. That's for sure.
Alright, so I can adjust the score so I can be like, nope, fuck you guys.
Oh, there it
Oh, what?
is! Go touch him. Go and touch him.
Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing! What's this? That's the greatest thing I've ever seen
How do
in
I
an
opt
arcade
out?
game.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Press.
I was the other APM shows the APM of the players. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you can see if they're juicing
Dude,
mid-game.
my favorite part was like not even just the lightsaber fight. It was like he was hitting people away with it. That was so fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty special. Yeah, that all started from a thread that he posted because he was messing around with the skin editor and and he made himself a skin, and when he made the skin, the dev was like, yeah, we'll put that in the game, but you know, to top it off, we'll give you a goal horn too.
That's so cool. You had like the starships above flying by. That was the coolest.
Yeah.
So how do these guys on the bench? It's only the captains can choose to bring them in or take
Yeah,
them out?
only the captains can choose.
Okay. Oh, everyone
And
turns into
because
watermelon?
it's watermelon, everyone turns into watermelon.
I like how Yoda's like a sliced up
Oh,
watermelon.
I'm so tiny. Oh, cool.
This is amazing. This is so good. I really like. Again, I'm pretty sure once we go to the amateur games next week, this is gonna be really funny to watch. But this is hilarious. So there are currently there's nothing you can unlock just by playing the game, correct?
Not currently in the current state. Like I said, we've talked for a long time about having a point shop. So like at the end of every game, you get like so many points for how much you contributed, and we've thought about like making a point shop where like skins and goal horns would be like unlockable that were like already in the game and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
But currently in current state of the game, no, the only way you can get a goal horn or a skin is by talking to a dev.
Doing even worse, man.
You guys got this. I believe.
Because it looks like you're winning to me.
Oh, wow.
I told you we're gonna win at least one before we go out tonight. Base trade hype. Go Stop and Grove.
Oh yeah, to get rid of that little UI, you can press O.
That's cool.
Get rid of it. So you press O and P to hide the UI and follow the puck. So we do that every cast where I was like OP.
Well, I like that I can just stick it on the puck because honestly, I'm not gonna know what to look for anyways. So that's kind of cool.
No, it's really nice and handy as a caster. Because when you don't have to worry about the camera work, you can focus more on like what you're saying and stuff. Try to avoid the classic foot in mouth syndrome, which happens all the time to us. Are you guys so like what in terms of casting? What are you guys planning on doing for like the I guess the finals? Are you guys gonna plan to do an actual cast, or are you gonna do all like from the player's perspective?
I think a lot of it's gonna be what we learn, like. Because to be honest, we're not gonna know everything. We could study this for 3 weeks straight, and we still wouldn't know everything.
Yeah, right.
So I think we're gonna do what we do with our regular casting style on base trade, and just kind of goof around, and have fun.
that sounds awesome. That's perfect.
Yeah, like you guys who do it normally. Any of you are welcome to cast, put on a better show, all that good stuff. I am not at all opposed to that. I thought this was a really cool idea that Blizzard came to us with, and I was like, yeah, I love the arcade. I'm all down for trying this out. But yo, we need that Yoda guy is scoring.
If Yoda was on our team, man, if only. Oh man, yeah, no, we have about 4 main casters now, really 3 mostly, and all of us are available. But if you don't need us, then we decided that we're gonna make a team and call it the Golden Mics.
The Golden Mics?
Or the Magic Mics, actually. We're kind of...
Oh, no.
In, like, mic as in, like, microphone.
Yeah, I know, exactly, yeah. the pun was not lost on me. It's appreciated.
It's appreciated. And, yeah, essentially, what we want to do is we want to talk in, like, third person as we cast ourselves while we're playing.
Oh, yeah, so here comes Kurt going down the middle.
Yeah.
He's open.
Yeah, essentially just like that. It's like as we're playing. And we'd use our main channel to do it. God. But who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be funny to watch for sure.
After the last season, we were very happy to pass 500 followers. It's big deal for us.
Well, it's a struggle, right? Like the arcade is heavily kind of shunned, I think, by a lot of the Twitch community. I think this is really fun, though. Like, honestly, I might get caught playing this a little bit during our downtime, too. Like, this is...
Yeah, no, we've seen, like, Tempo play it for a while. He even casted one of our finals, I think. And he had a fun time with it. Chan Man, obviously. And we've had a couple... kind of pro StarCraft gamers come in through, but obviously it's just pass the time because they have a much harder game to play. I would say. I would say that actual laddering is like way harder than this.
So, in chat, we actually have Halen asking, our main channel, there's a channel for this game? Sounds neat. Can we have a link? Well, yeah, what, is it just twitch.tv/zealothockey?
Yeah.
I'll put the link here in chat.
Twitch.tv/zealothockey. We have about like 520, 517, 13, something like that, followers.
Well,
very small time.
Hopefully we get you a couple more. People want to go follow, check it out. Again, Kurt's one of the main casters, so... Oh wait, the puck cam got all bugged out. There we go. So yeah, if you enjoyed hearing and getting to see his interview earlier, definitely worth checking out. Just if no other reason to see Kurt some more.
We we just got rid of the we just finished up our off season, and during the off season we typically do like talk show type things. So we actually had like an interview show that we used to do. It actually unfortunately had to end because one of our guys ended up, and he's gonna be getting a baby. It's gonna be Mr. Reimer.
I can make it snow?
Yeah, you can make it snow.
Alright, that's night. Does this affect you guys? Do you see nighttime?
No. That's gonna be just for you. Oh, are you looking at the stuff in the bottom left?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's gonna be only on your end. So you can change the controls. You can hide the puck marker if you don't want it.
Oh,
you can hide your own name tag. I play with the show ability buttons off. That's just because I know the game.
You know them? Yeah, I'm gonna be looking.
Yeah,
at them
I know the timing and everything behind it, but it kind of gets in the way sometimes.
That's cool though. I like that you guys. I mean, the snowing is so minor, but it's cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, it adds a nice little dimension to it. I like it. Yeah, we get so serious into this during the off season, like our interview series. Like we go in like 2-hour-long interviews, man. Let me tell you, man. Some of those interviews are tough to get through.
So let me ask you this: in regular StarCraft 2, you had players like Supernova, among a couple others, who would be these guys who would. They come up with innovative new ways to play. They would play not the standard thing that you would expect to see. They would come up with special tactics. They would drop in funny locations. No one thinks to drop in, things like that. Are there any players that are kind of like that in Zealot Hockey to keep an eye out for? Or is it all pretty standard?
No, I mean, everyone plays really different. That was good. That was really good. So everyone plays really different. I think one of the most creative positions is honestly goalie. Because there's a lot of really interesting ways that you can play goalie or do it. So you have like the conservative, sitting in the middle, pressing X most of the time, not really boosting a whole lot. They sometimes are late to plays. So like if somebody like shoots it off the top post, like an in, like sometimes they don't boost over to save it. They just hope that it misses or something. Then you have like the really aggressive goalies that are like in your face, like they sometimes will boost out of the crease and like hit the
the
shooter.
That was good.
That was really nice.
The guy we played against before was doing that. He was boosting in and out.
Yeah. So like you get like aggressive goalies and
how far can there's a lot of go? Can you like go across like halfway?
You can go anywhere. You can go anywhere.
Oh, so you can like screw it, pull all in?
Yeah, you can do that. Even though in real hockey it is technically illegal to go across, center ice. In Zealot Hockey, we don't really care. We don't really care
that's
about
in Zealot
that.
Hockey.
Yeah, no offsides, no.
Dude, this boost thing is hilarious. Uh-oh, there's Yoda back. I love his skin is so cool, like just the green Zealot. Even.
Yeah, he made that all himself. That was all him.
So are these all custom Zealots? Like this isn't the actual Zealot model, right?
Yeah, they're like custom skinned one essentially. So they have to put it like into the game and customly do it for each actor, I think is what it's called in the game editor. I'm not a dev, so I'm not entirely versed in it, but I've seen essentially how it works. And we even have team jerseys. So for like at least for the North American leagues anyways. So like you can have like your whole team will have like a custom color, like purple and black or like gold and red, and like that's based off our league colors and stuff. So that's like cool. Even for the tournament, you can have like a custom jersey in league mode if you want.
That's cool. If we wanted to let teams know they could make a custom jersey too, is there someone we send them to, or is that like not an easy to do thing?
I mean, if any of the devs are willing, I'm sure that they would love to put it into the game. I mean, on our forums at zealothockey.net, we have a skin forum where you can post your models or stuff. Like if you want to put in like custom ones or or if you just say, hey, this would be a cool idea, you know, our forums are really open, and we have a lot of ideas that get shot around all the time in there.
So would it be possible to get a like the commentator custom skins?
Commentator custom skin? I'm sure. You know, if Riff, if you want one, you know, I'm sure Leroy, if he's listening, or the music. You know, you should have asked him. You know, you should have asked him when you're interviewing him.
Yeah, he's a hard guy to get a hold of.
He is. Let me tell you. He is a tough guy to get a hold of. I mean, we interviewed him for Rhyme Time, and I honestly didn't think it was gonna happen. Even the day of, like 10 minutes before, he was like, "Yeah, I should be on." I'm like, "Okay."
Leroy is pretty chill though. I actually enjoyed getting to talk to him.
No, he's a great guy to talk to. That was actually like my first time to actually talk to him, not ever like text or anything.
Oh, that's cool. Pass it to Yoda.
But yeah, this game can be very overwhelming if you just jump in. So for anybody like watching that thinks they can join like the day of the tournament, I would recommend at least trying to practice beforehand.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just even just trying to move in this game is difficult. So
yeah, it's very different. Very different indeed.
Well, for anyone who wants to play, keep in mind, I think it's whatever the first Saturday of December is. I think it's the 4th or the 5th or something. Is when the actual date is. $3,000 in prizes plus, you know, Blizzard swag and all this other good stuff.
We're all looking forward to it. I tell you, man. We've been hyping it up. There's some teams that have been already practicing for like a month for this.
Wow.
Oh yeah. There's some teams that are going full super hard try hard mode for this. I, however, am not one of those people.
See, I have very strange expectations for this. Like, if we're gonna be candid with people tuning in right now, like the viewership for this, I don't think is gonna eclipse anything we do as far as our regular tournaments go. But as long as like we can have some fun with it, and people who hopefully like are part of the community already, like the pro teams get rewarded through money, like that's cool. That's what I want. Because I guess for those who are part of the Zealot hockey community that don't know Base Trade TV, one of the big things that we always try to do is take care of the players. Like, for example, we tend to pay like on the same day for prize pools. We don't wait 6 months like some big organizations do. But like the idea is like for us, it's all about the players and the people tuning in. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this as we go, and hopefully we won't piss off the Zealot hockey community with our lack of knowledge.
No, you won't. You won't. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's you know, it seems like a simple game on the surface, but there really is a lot of stuff going underneath the hood.
Oh yeah, all it takes is playing this game for like 5 minutes to understand there's like some pretty heavy complexity to this.
Yeah, I know. That's why the controls try to be made as simple as possible. There are a lot of little hints and stuff that you got to know. Yeah, it can be a lot to remember. Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I mean, we have some people that play ladder and play tournaments and stuff. Maharishi, Ling King, and Forbolt are the 3 people that we have that used to be or are right now grandmasters, actually. So we have some people that still play ladder pretty heavily, but still plays Zealot hockey a lot. You know, if you like sports, then you like sports. I mean, to me, an esport really is just, it's the same thing as regular sports.
Come on, Zombie Grab, I believe.
Oh,
dude,
that was a good strip, though.
You took the puck from Yoda, man. That guy's a Jedi Master.
That was a good strip, though.
Or a cheater in jail, depending on how you know.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ah. Sorry, I'm rooting against you here, Zombie Grab. I want Yoda to score.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Do it up, Yoda.
Shit!
Oh, I can't get over this. It's so good. It's so good. It's amazing.
Oh man, that's funny.
10 out of 10 worth.
You gonna force these people to go into overtime? You know, you have the power. You also have the power to like, you know, make like an eternity on the period.
Hang on, I'm trying to give Yoda the perfect score to represent my feelings for him about that. So what, I just click on overtime? Is that what will do it?
No. You have to make sure the score is even before we go in overtime.
Darn. So if I put this down to 7, I just click OT and that'll like force overtime?
Right now, yeah, if they're both at 7, and you click OT, then yeah, it would force overtime.
Oh, okay, so now it's overtime? I don't understand.
Oh, there you go. Yep, now we're overtime.
Oh, that's cool.
Thanks, Rifkin.
They might want to shoot out. Who knows? Oh, you got this. Oh. So like when you're in a tight, like crowded area like that, when like everybody is like around you, you kind of want to get out of there as fast as possible, so you can like boost through, or you can just try to dribble the puck. Oh boy, here we go.
Shootout zombie up, I believe.
So make sure you're holding down your power. Like do one head fake and boost, and just let it rip.
Oh, nice try.
Nice try.
I saw what you're going for. That was cool.
Try. That's a nice try. In shootouts, you typically want to just, the second you get the puck, just hold down your left click. Oh yeah, can you touch the puck? Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say what's happening.
Sorry, it takes a little while.
This guy.
So this is what we call the cheese shot. Basically.
Oh, you knife! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That was worthy of two. That was worthy of two. The cheese shot is when you just sit there and wait from way far out. That is one of the hardest shots for a goalie to save if they just sit there and shoot it.
It's kind of. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a cool skinny ad.
Yeah, no, yeah, he has a good one. He's won, I think, 2 leagues.
That's cool.
Sorry, FMX is at the door. Oh man. Well, you know they're 1 up. Unfortunately, you can't change the score of. Oh, that's what we call an evac. So you see the head fake to get the goalie to move out. You know, there's a lot of metagame. There's a lot of mind games that really go into it. You know.
So where do the names for these abilities come from? You make them up, or?
We don't really like. Oh, what the actual like the actual ability names are like moves.
Like calling out like an evac and things like that.
Okay, so like that kind of stuff. I mean, we just kind of come up with it on the spot, I guess. It's kind of just slang term. Evac just means evacuate.
If it sticks, it sticks. That sort of logic.
Yeah, if it sticks, it sticks. Yeah, we have, or some of them are named after players. So we actually have one that's called the Colon, and we have a player his name is Colon.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, oh that's game. We have one player. That's what the colon. That was a colon that TK just did. So a colon is when you're a goalie and you're in the crease and you just boost immediately after the person with the puck. That's basically like the most aggressive thing you can do. So we had a guy that was named Colin, and he used to do it all the time, and he did it pretty successfully. But then people figured him out, and they were like, "Oh, I just need to skate to that one side, and then he's wide open because he already used his boost, he already used his X." So yeah.
Well, I gotta say this was really cool. It's really fun. Yoda, like 10 out of 10. Did not expect that. That came out of nowhere. That was amazing. Kurt, just thanks so much again, man, for coming on, showing us the ropes, and doing the interview with me beforehand. I look very forward to this next month of learning this experience, I guess we'll call it.
It's an experience. Yeah, you can call it. That's a good, accurate assessment.
All right, well, you have a good night, man. Zombie and I are going to wrap things up here, and have fun with Fallout 4, dude.
All right, thank you. You guys have an excellent night. Thank you for having me on.
Later, dude.
Later.
All right. Okay, cool. So Zombie Up, I guess, because I already gave my
Yes.
first impressions. Your first impressions. What do you think here?
You did?
Well, we kind of did it on the fly while you were playing.
Oh.
You may have been a little too tryhardy to have noticed.
That's totally tryharding. No, it was a lot more fun with the full team. You start to get the hang of it, and you start to actually feel pretty cool.
Yeah,
You're actually pressing
had,
X on every turn.
Dude, pressing the X is really hard for me because I was doing it too much, and then I stopped, and then I wasn't doing it at all.
I got used to that pretty quickly, but it was whether or not I had to face the direction or have my pointer in the direction that kept on throwing me off for the charge and the shoot respectively. And then I thought the shoot was also like the steal. So every time I steal it, I'd actually accidentally shoot it, but like not very far. It wasn't very powerful because I'd press the left click button.
Oh, I got a bad case of hat here right now. Well, good thing we're ending the stream. But so you excited for the whole learning this over the month type thing?
Yes, I am very. I don't know what casting is going to be like.
It's gonna be fun if we get some cool shit like Yoda constantly happening.
I definitely see a lot of times where we're like really excited, but to like remember any of those like nicknames for all the moves.
Oh yeah, that's not happening at all. I'm not even gonna try.
Probably not.
We're gonna have our own silly nicknames that no one else is gonna agree with.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, guys, again, I want to stress one last time, that if you want to play Zealot Hockey, you can do it for free, which is really awesome. You don't need to own StarCraft 2 in any variety. You can use the trial version of the game to have full access to the arcade. There's lots of other wonderful games on there, and hopefully with more Base Trade Arcade in the future, we'll get to see some more of those games. But this first month is Zealot Hockey. Big prize pool at the end of the month. The second we go off air is when I'll be going out to Team Liquid to type out the art contest details. You guys, again, if you want to draw some Yoda scoring crazy Star Wars fan art, like, go for it. Like, that will probably make the top 10, I'm just saying. But to all the players who played with us tonight, and to all those who didn't get the opportunity to, thank you guys for showing up, and I look forward to seeing what this big thing looks like at the actual main tournament come December. So have a wonderful night, everybody. Of course, to wrap things up fully and entirely, thank you, Zombie, for casting with me, or, well, I guess not this time casting, but streaming with me, as well as our channel sponsors. Sorry, it's just automatic in my head at this point. G2A.com. We're actually doing awesome this month, guys. We're already at like 71 out of 150 for our goals. I remind you all that if you haven't played yet, make sure to buy Legacy of the Void. The campaign is phenomenal. Have you finished it yet, by the way?
No.
Okay,
I haven't
no
done
spoilers.
anything.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. No spoilers then. Okay, so no spoilers here. But I guess that's all the more reason to watch Zombie up on her channel when she streams it, so she can share the experience. But G2A.com, make sure you use promo code BASE when checking out. Get Legacy of the Void, play the campaign, join us for the arcade, and of course, cheers for gaming. Big love to them. But that will wrap up our short but sweet stream tonight. The last thing I'd like to touch base on is I have finally fully updated the schedule. I'll show it on stream here for a second. I've even gone through and color coded it, guys. I went try hard with the schedule. All right, this is like a girl's notes in high school, and she's using highlighter, and you're like, what is this magic? Here we go. So if you want to see what we're doing this month, this is just it for now. We still have things we're trying to add in and tweak and sort, but the big thing for us, of course, for our regular broadcasting, not the arcade stuff, we got the Base Trade TVT tournament starting up on next Monday. Gonna have Korean and North American qualifiers. I'm really hoping for Semper, but our Korean qualifiers already look stacked. We got Jakshi, Reality, Beyond, did I say Journey? I don't remember. Whatever. The point is, like, I was looking through. There's not many signups, but they're all
Jachi, which is really surprising.
Right? Well, it's TVT, man. He loves TVT. So I'm hoping to see Hart and Ryung and others sign up as well. The guys we know and love. But the TVT only tournament comes up, and that's gonna be the next, and, well, frankly, the big thing we cast. Let's not forget this Sunday we're gonna be doing the All-Star Archon mode tournament. The Well Played organization guys are gonna be putting that on. It's gonna have Rotterdam and Nathaniel on the main stream. We're gonna be casting some of the B stream matches, some old friends and some regular faces. I think Hyun is paired up with Masan, for example. Two of my friends. I'm gonna try and cast those ones if I can, but that's going to be on this Sunday. Then we hop into our own TVT and all this other good stuff. So, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you more in the future with Zealot Hockey. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.